I'm out of creative ideas. So I'm just gonna go through my watched history on YouTube and make comments on things that I've seen or heard. I've been listening to the musics, of course, and Rusty Clanton is the bae right now. His song Novels and his newest released original is the jam. I'll link it below because you should listen to him. If you don't, what are you doing? Um, Sparks by Hilary Duff is another jam because she's my bae. She'll always be number one in my life, in my heart, in my soul. She's like the role model of like everyone I feel growing up, and she has remained mine. Another song by Bay, Ultimate Bay, Travis Garland. I actually saw him in Boston 2 years ago now. Jesus, and he's like, oh my god, his voice is like smooth, silky chocolate. It's everything that I could ever want in life. And he did a cover of The Weeknd's "Earned It," and it's been on repeat as well. Something else that's also been on repeat is Button Poetry. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to that YouTube channel, but you should be because it's the best. It's slam poetry, and they've started uploading like things from this like slam this finals like session that was had a couple months ago, I guess, and it's so good. And my favorite one is Kai Davis. She's hilarious and so real. She keeps it so real, and she's famous for another poem, um, and I forget what the name is, but it's like so true to like just being a person of color, and it's like yes. And her latest is just a funny one called Dear Chief Keef, and if you know who Chief Keef is, it's a rapper. It's hilarious. And another YouTubers that I've been watching is Shep689. I got like back on them because like don't I didn't subscribe to them for a while because like they're lady vloggers, but I still like am following them on Twitter just because I want to keep up with their lives, and I like them as people. So it's like why not? But right now they're like on a tour of Europe with a bunch of other beautiful gay men. So they've been daily vlogging that, and that's been fun just seeing what they're up to. And they like went to all the beautiful places in Italy, and right now they're about to start their adventure in Ireland. So I can't wait to see that video and see what beautifulness Ireland is all about. Let's see what else. Meghan Tonjes is killing it. She's been blogging like every day as well, but not because there's Veda, just because she started to, because she's a G apparently. She's like, I'm gonna do it every day, and every day has and the week has a theme. So today, since it was Tuesday, another request Tuesday, Talking Body, was released, and that was my jam. And I was listening to her cover of Brain by Banks. Always jam. The line, her original. She's bae. Just listen to her if you don't already, because what are you doing? And lastly, so my stop my rambling. I'm gonna talk about Mike Falzone because he's the best, and he did a video about like things that make me instantly happy, and I think that's awesome. And things that you should always think about. It's like chocolate is mine, and just like being in this city and having easy transportation. Um, what else? Being able to help people with what I do at work, being able to talk to my parents on the phone, my mom on the phone at least every day because she's crazy. I have to talk every day on the phone. um, just being able to do what I do, things that make me instantly happy. Oh my god, books, of course. It's a long list, and I just think it's something that to always keep in mind. So I enjoyed that video a whole lot. But yeah, so these are just things that I've been watching and listening to, and I also watched Orphan Black and Game of Thrones at work today. The second episode of Game of Thrones that was on Sunday, and oh my god, Daenerys and Arya. Their storylines are so intriguing to me. I'm not gonna do any spoilers because I don't know where people are, but I just want to know more. Like dragons, I just want to know if that's gonna like where they're taking that because I haven't read the books, and I just want to know like is there like they're huge as hell now. She can't control them. That's the whole point. So it's like, is there still a connection there? Will there ever be something like? What are they gonna do with that story? Like part of it, because right now it's like her having issues with like controlling stuff, which is gonna happen regardless, being a ruler and everything. And then Arya is just off on an adventure of her own and trying to like she's a badass bitch. I love her first of all, and I'm just excited to see where that goes because she's like gaining control every step of the way of just like being her own person. And I'm like, yes, queen. And Orphan Black, if you don't watch that, what are you doing? Because Tatiana Maslany is amazing, and in this like season three opener alone, she was like a clone playing another clone, while across another clone that was playing another clone. But these all are four people that are played by her, and you could see in their eyes the differences between each clone, and it's freaking like you're just amazed by it. And like whenever a clone isn't in a scene, you're like, I want more of that clone. Why isn't she there? But you're like, I'm still watching her. So it's like you're missing the face that you're already seeing in front of you. It's madness. It's madness. And in this season, they've introduced male clones. I'm still like weary about that, as many people are, because it's like these, the female clones. We've grown to love them so much because they're unique and each one has a personality. So now we've seen like little bits and pieces of the male clones, and now it's just like as the season goes on, it's like, well, we know them as we know these, like, because that we don't want them to take over, but we want to know if they're gonna have like distinct personalities, which you can see from like how crazy they are, because they're like crazy psycho killers apparently. That's gonna be a whole different dynamic. So the female sisters that we so love. So yes, enough rambling. That's just what I've been interested right now. I still have to catch up on Revenge and Once Upon a Time. So many shows, so little time. And somebody's always reminding me of everything that I need to be watching 3 years ago. So there's that. And then I don't have the internet or cable, so it makes it hard to do. I just wing it whenever I can, either at a friend's house, at a family's house, or at work, in the background when I should be actually working. Yeah, so let me know what you're watching on the YouTubes in TV land, what you're listening to, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.